In the wake of Donald Trump's victory, some American women say they are turning to a movement that advocates no sex, dating, or marriage with men and no children. Wow. No sex, dating, marriage, or children.
Then the conservatives will outbreed you.
Right.
Good plan. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've heard.
Yes, when you take a look at this tweet, Elon Musk is threatening to fund pro-Trump primary challengers to House Republicans who don't support Trump agenda. According to the statement came after Elon Musk attended the House Republican conference this morning with Trump. Musk's appearance came just as after Trump appointed him and Vivek.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're being taxed. You're being taxed. All government spending is taxation. So whether it's direct taxation or all government spending, it either becomes inflation or it's direct taxation. Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that. We're going to get the government off your back and out of your pocketbook. And America's just not just going to be great. America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing.
Do we want to go in and reform that regulatory state? Maybe redirect it to advance our own ends? Or do we want to get in there and shut it down? That is the answer for the future of this country. We are going to get in there and actually shut it down. That's the afuera in the United States of America. We don't need less Javier Milei. We need more Javier Milei on steroids in the United States. If we do the job right, he's going to look like an appetizer course compared to what we actually have in store for our own future in this country.
Yes, when you take a look at these articles, you can clearly see how Elon Musk is now the enemy to the mainstream media. The kind of articles have seen the meltdown extremely concerning. According to this article, Trump sparked Libra meltdown as he taps Elon Musk to dismantle U.S. bureaucracy and nominate Fox News host Maher to lead Department of Defense. This is causing a lot of problems to Libras. I knew this would be coming. Trump recently announced Elon Musk and Vivek will be running this department of, and Libras are not seeing it the right way. Some says this does not exist. How can you take two people to do the same job? Then you are talking about efficiency. That is what I've seen. It is important we take an exclusive look into what is going on.
Breaking Trump transition news at this hour. President-elect Trump tapping Tesla CEO Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to lead a, quote, Department of Government Efficiency. He's also confirmed just moments ago what we would have been reporting, that he will name South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem to be Secretary of Homeland Security. NBC's Vaughn Hilliard joins us tonight now with the latest on all this. Vaughn, obviously the big news right now that just happened moments ago, Elon and Vivek Ramaswamy. What do we know about this new government agency, and how will it work?
Exactly. A lot has developed since the start of the show, Tom. For Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, this idea of the Department of Government Efficiency, number one, exactly how is it created? What does it actually look like? Is there a budget and a staff behind it? These details are very unclear. What I can tell you, though, is that Elon Musk, over the course of the last week, has been a consistent presence at Mar-a-Lago ever since Donald Trump's election. But even before Election Day, Elon Musk had been on the campaign trail on behalf of Donald Trump. And Elon Musk had talked about the fact that the U.S. annual federal budget is about $6 trillion. And he had been telling crowds that he would be able to cut $2 trillion out of the federal budget, which would be slashing it by 1/3 annually. And Donald Trump himself had echoed this on the campaign trail, saying that he would put Elon Musk in charge of government efficiency and bring him in his administration to do just that. And now, 1 week after his election, he is now promising to go forward with that campaign promise. And now when we're talking about $2 trillion out of the federal budget, we're talking about staggering numbers that Elon Musk, even himself, admitted would be causing hardships for Americans on the outset, but that it would be financially beneficial for the country in the long term. Of course, we're talking about the federal budget. You're talking about defense spending, immigration spending. You're talking about Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. There's no details that have been provided here at this time, but Donald Trump suggesting that the two men, Ramaswamy and Musk, will have until mid-2026 to figure this out and bring efficiency to the federal government. Again, very little details as to exactly what that means at this point in time.
You know, Vaughn, do you think, and I know you would be speculating here, but do you think Elon Musk and Vivek maybe are, I don't know if the word is disappointed, right? But they were such staunch supporters of President-elect Trump. And I know, Elon Musk spoke about this agency. This was a big thing for him. But for Vivek, I mean, weren't there other ideas and plans for him?
That was the question mark as to where Vivek Ramaswamy would potentially go. But though he was also in discussion as potentially an appointment to fill J.D. Vance's Ohio U.S. Senate seat. He's Ohio resident himself. And so I think for Vivek Ramaswamy to actually be tied to the world's richest man, Elon Musk, it's not necessarily a bad gig, depending on exactly where it goes and how long of a leash that they have. But again, so much of the budget is going to also rely on lawmakers and the Republican majorities on Capitol Hill to sign off on said budget. So this is going to be complicated and intense few months, I think we should expect.
Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, great, we're going to get to hear his voice again for however many years till he gets fired. They're going to lead something called the Department of Government Efficiency. They're supposed to now be in charge of cutting the budget, which is normally the job of the House of Representatives. You served in the House. Doesn't the House have to be involved?
Yes, Elon Musk posted this. All actions of the Department of Government Efficiency will be posted online for maximum transparency. Anytime the public thinks we are cutting something important or not cutting something wasteful, just let us know. We will also have a leaderboard for most insanely dumb spending of your tax dollars. This will be both extremely strategic and extremely entertaining. He laughed. The mainstream media don't want to see this. They are not even happy seeing Elon Musk going to Trump resident. I have seen articles upon articles that Elon Musk is now going there frequent. When you take a look at this, NBC put out Elon Musk near constant presence at Mar-a-Lago since President-elect Trump victory has begun to wear on people in Trump inner circle. Sources say he's behaving as if he is a co-president and making sure everyone knows it. One person says, you see the kind of messages they want to pass out about Elon Musk. Like going there Elon Musk cannot just get up to go there. There must be something that he has been assigned to do. So the mainstream media getting crazy articles about him is insane. At a certain point, when I look through it, Elon Musk working with Vivek, Elizabeth Warren is not happy with that. Elizabeth Warren posted, like, why should Elon Musk and Vivek do the same thing? Then we are talking about efficiency. Why should they be doing the same job? Trump appointing these two people, along the way, they will have something that they will be doing. This person will surely occupy a different position into that department. So Elizabeth Warren melting down about it is something I don't understand.
The former and future president is moving quickly to fill the clown car and round out his cabinet before he changes his mind and fires them all. Moments ago, Trump announced that he has selected Fox Weekend morning show host, you can't make this up, Pete Hegseth, to serve as Secretary of Defense, because why not? Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, great, we're going to get to hear his voice again for however many years till he gets fired. They're going to lead something called the Department of Government Efficiency. They're supposed to now be in charge of cutting the budget, which is normally the job of the House of Representatives. You served in the House. Doesn't the House have to be involved some way in creating a new government agency, or can Trump just whip one up on Twitter?
No, Joy, that's right. I think Donald Trump's just handing out candy right now to his friends and family. Congress is required to establish federal departments to define the jurisdiction, to decide how it's appointed. Presidents can certainly appoint aides and non-congressional positions, but there will not be a Department of Government Efficiency without Congress.
This lady should be fired. According to her, she is struggling to mock Trump appointees by laughing like this. I've watched Judge V over and over when I even look at her ratings, they are way down.
That's not true.
So is this the guy who's qualified to make decisions about the most powerful military in the world, who clearly does not know anything about the military?
You know, and also I
as we
feel
have?
insulted. I'm a morning TV host, and I've been here the longest.
Yes.
Where's my ambassadorship to Italy, Donald?
Yes, when you take a look at this tweet, Elon Musk is threatening to fund pro-Trump primary challengers to House Republicans who don't support Trump agenda. According to the statement, came after Elon Musk attended the House Republican conference this morning with Trump. Musk's appearance came just as after Trump appointed him and Vivek.
You want to sign the list? Oh wait, that's not working. You're right across.
I want you to know what would change after doing this.
Comes out against Trump.
I don't care if they write that. So, with that, I'm going to shake it off.
That guy.
I mention that guy's name. He's such an absolute prick. I can't stand him. But anyway,
Hey there. How are you doing? If you watch this show regularly, I'm guessing you're not doing great. Yeah, me neither.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants.
What will the rest of us be doing on day one? Now's the time to stand in solidarity with our friends, with our neighbors.
Well,
Bishop vegan.
But it's a delight to hear about